the messages and
I think Sinners is one of the best movies I've
message
watched in a
in
while.
Sinners, I was clapping. I said, tell them. So, and the maddest thing is, I was sitting next to like a couple,
Yeah.
a black and white couple, an interracial couple.
You have to be real though.
And what did was she laughing at something? And then he was like, oh, you can't laugh. I said, of course you're gonna laugh. You let her laugh all this time.
No,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Why is she not gonna laugh?
So wait, is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Because you know it's about every man.
But
So
they have
everyone
to
was
though.
singing.
Yeah,
I went every man as well.
Yeah. But my colleague, I love her. You'd love her. She went as well. And when she went, so she was on I think it was a normal cinema, but there was a group of white people that was there. And I don't know how white people go to these films. I'm
They're
not gonna lie.
mad.
Why do you go? Like,
They're mad.
do you just sit there and squirm and clench? But anyway, she said that
Let them go.
when they were using the N-word and they were laughing. So she must have, the group, she must have told them, get out. She literally got up there, get out. She cussed them out. They got up and left, and everyone was clapping as they were leaving. I said,
Fantastic.
Mad.
Fantastic.
but for me, the messages in Sinners.
Sinners was a level.
And the baddest thing, I was speaking to my friend after, and he was like, Jay, this is what I hate about you, because I saw this messages, but you've just told me things that I didn't even feel. I said, did you think about beating to running, singing and dancing to the song of the white man when they got out there?
No, the way it's
The
way they done
woman
it.
who actually infiltrated was a white woman.
White woman.
She's the first one that got and she brought it in.
And
she
you see the
got all the
couple
rest of
too
you.
next to you, the white woman. Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
that's what.
yeah.
That's the bit where I was like, are you not
No, even-
uncomfortable?
Right
Even
there.
the role of the Chinese. You see it?
Listen.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then it was like, nah, fuck
See
you
you
all.
later. We're gone.
Like,
That film.
the music, that scene, that song, the song scene, for me, is probably one of the best scenes that I've probably seen.
What happened?
Bro, this guy's doing his music thing, yeah? But remember the basis is that he's chosen. And this made me think about the music scene and what they done with the music scene, yeah? So obviously they will tell you the music is the devil's gift.
Yeah.
Which is, what is black people's gifts? Naturally, music, rhythm. Rhythm is vibration. Vibration is what hits us, connects you to ancestors. Anyway, this youth has got a special gift. When he sings or whatever, he can open up portals to the future and the past. The way they painted this picture,
Yeah, that
when
dancing
he
bit,
starts
but-
doing the thing, brings in, you know, them African, bruh. You're like in a trance because you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it just starts
But it
merging with the
transcended
future and the
music.
past. and-
Yeah, transcended music from like past, future, current. Like it
Yeah.
was deep.
Went into like hip hop, like it was just mad. How they did that, whoever did, the
that
cinematics of that
director
was crazy.
was
But the story was like, you can't not see what this was,
Spot
the vampirism of a white man
spot on.
on.
Do you think they saw though? Because you saw and you got it, right? But
I don't know if you can
others-
make it like that and not see, if that makes sense.
I think white people
Because the
cannot
way it,
see.
you watch
They
that,
live in,
I saw it live as day. Like,
but
you
that's
gotta
because you're
invite me in.
conscious.
You gotta invite me in.
But you're
Yeah.
conscious.
Yeah.
You're conscious.
When obviously he bites whoever he bites, and then shifts the culture into white culture, and they got them
That's
all
why they were dancing to the beat
living
of the
forever,
white drum.
false like.
Living forever,
Yeah.
the music changed, the
Yeah,
rhythm
everything.
changed, their personas changed, their
It's got
behaviour
nothing
changed,
on that.
how they spoke to you
Yeah,
changed.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was. Listen,
Nice. They painted it.
yeah, that
Powerful.
film was very well written.
I'm gonna go watch it again because I want to see what I missed.
Yeah,
There's just
There
bare
was
little
so-
bits that
but
you're like,
even his wife,
yeah.
and she was basically a herbalist.
Oh, the wife.
And like she cured things just using natural herbs.
Them
There was
showing-
so much more than
a
just
natural black woman.
natural,
Them showing a natural
full
black woman.
natural black
Powerful.
woman,
The main
powerful.
character.
Powerful.
The
Yeah.
main, like, romantic relationship, she's holding on to her gifts of like natural witchcraft, as they would call it.
And that's
She's the
what
one-
saved him
She
for
saved
so
everyone.
many years.
Essentially, she
She
could have
saved
saved everyone,
Everybody
but obviously the Chinese woman
that did them.
self-destructed and tried to kill everyone. But she was the reason why they got out. Again, the black woman being vital to the family.
Listen,
So important. It was
so there was so many different, but even the impact of church. and religion.
Mm.
And that in actuality, the church didn't save him.
Mm.
The spiritual stuff saved
Yeah.
them. He ran from the church, and I think that was even a message around how much
I'm getting the
they
layers.
get. We get pulled into these
Yeah.
religions, and we get pulled into this is the way of life, and I'm a pastor's son.
100%.
But the outside is gonna pull you in, and actually you need more than that.
Then the loss, because he had one of the twins
Listen.
lost his child, so again, so traumatized, so he become they're known as gangsters in the areas, and the way they're reacting to people it's just gangsterism, but then it goes into like, so it like balances between like what we do on the surface. Oh, we want to have a good party, and what we doing this for though, because we're really getting fed on. Essentially, they didn't want the white woman in the dance.
They didn't want him.
Most of them didn't.
They tried to kick her
No,
out.
no, you're not meant to really be here. Like, no. But because she had an intimate relationship with one of the main characters, it was like, oh, she can pass.
The flesh will want what the flesh wants, and this is another thing that he dealt with. So he succumbed to his need. The woman in question is somebody he's had a past relationship with, but he will never call her his woman. So even the first, because she's white. So it's just his
So he
side
knows.
thing.
But she
knows.
also knows. Because
But
she's
she
like,
knows.
I can't fuck with you either because you're black.
Yeah.
So there was like an agreement
But
of
her
like,
mum or her nan or something took them in and did the white saviorism.
oh,
So they you
even when
didn't.
they brought the thing, when they brought the because they brought the barn
They bought a barn.
and
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway, we'll get on to the end of it.
We'll
But
come to
the
that.
sins of the flesh being, this is someone you've had a prior relationship with, and the knack must have been good. And that's how she lured you back into this, because you went down them stairs to tell her to get out. But too flirtation, too sins of the flesh. And actually, how did she bite you? While she was on top. You was having sex. Sins of the flesh.
Thing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and the bit about buying the barn, you see, for
But you
FEMA, this is the one where
That's
I
the one where I was like, yo.
remember I told you that there was a time when I worked in business and I said I will never do business with Chinese, right? They bought the barn from a KKK man. He sold them the barn. They didn't know he was a KKK man, but he sold them the barn.
But they didn't trust him anyway.
Full intentions to just come back and bun them.
That's what the plan was.
That was the full plan. He come back. So they did their party. The next day, or like whatever, he's come with all his boys to try to take them out. But obviously, he was prepared because he had all the rage from the night before. He's lost his brother. Whatever. But that goes to the message of actually sometimes we say we're gonna just do business with somebody.
Yeah.
Without any integrity.
For them, it's not just business.
We're gonna do business with this person just because there's the money.
It just hit me. I thought Sinners was just gonna be some normal, but because I didn't know about the hype.
I didn't.
So
know
when I
that
watched
either.
it, I was like, yo, this is good.
And I don't even watch horror films, so I then left when I first saw the whole vampire side. I was like, what's
Even right at the end.
But I thought, oh my
Yeah.
god,
You need to stay right to the end.
All the way
the
to the
credits.
end.
Because there's two.
all the way
Yeah,
to
there's
the
two.
end.
And I luckily did. So I saw, because Marvel just has me doing that. So I'm just like, might as well stay to the end just in case. And then like one and then another bit. But even that, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, no.